Welcome, brave souls, to our sanctuary of inspiration. Have you ever felt like you were standing at the base of a gargantuan mountain, not one made of stone and earth, but a mountain of pressure, expectations, and the suffocating weight of failure? There are moments when the voice in your head whispered, "Just let go. It's too hard. I can't do this." Whether you are a student grappling with exams, an entrepreneur facing unpaid bills, or someone searching for meaning in the mundane, you have likely tasted the bitter desire to quit. But wait just a moment. Today, I am bringing you a story that is more than a mere fable. It is a mirror reflecting the latent power within you. It is the story of a boy named Arjun, who dared to dream of heights that others deemed insane. Why do we often give up just before the miracle happens? Why do the whispers of doubt from others carry more weight than our own inner conviction? In this video, we will journey to a land where the eucalyptus trees rustle in the breeze and the golden Australian sun sets the stage for a breathtaking journey of persistence. You will see yourself in Arjun. His scratches are your emotional wounds, and his climb is your struggle. Most importantly, you will see how to stand back up. Before we embark on this heart-stirring journey, I have a small intellectual and joyful invitation for you. You see, clicking that subscribe button isn't just a click, it's a declaration. It's like planting a seed of wisdom in the garden of your soul every day. By joining us, you are choosing growth over stagnation, and light over darkness. And hey, it's completely free, just like the crisp air at the mountain peak. So, hit that notification bell, so we don't lose each other in this vast ocean of information. Are you ready to climb your own mountain? Let's begin. Once upon a time, on the edge of a quiet village surrounded by lush green fields and towering mountains, lived a young boy named Arjun. Arjun wasn't your average little nipper. He was kind-hearted, curious, and his dreams were wider than the great outback. He spent his days exploring the bush, running under the bright sun, and most of all, he loved climbing. On the horizon stood the tallest peak, a majestic giant the locals called the Great Sentinel. Ever since he was a little bloke, Arjun would stand beneath the shade of the golden wattle trees, looking up at the summit. He dreamed of standing on top, feeling the wild wind on his face, and seeing the world laid out beneath him like a giant map. However, the Great Sentinel was no playground. It was steep, rocky, and dangerous, a fair dinkum challenge even for the bravest. The elders in the village would shake their heads and say, "Listen, mate, give it a rest. Even the hardiest stockman won't go up there. It's impossible, you'll never make it." But Arjun had the spirit of a true Aussie, tenacious and unwavering. He didn't care for the doubters. He knew that if he never took the first step, the summit would remain a ghost. Every morning, as the kookaburras began their raucous laughter to wake the sun, Arjun was already up. He practiced by climbing the smaller ridges near the village, toughening his hands and honing his balance. Some days he fell hard, his knees were a mess of scrapes, and he was drenched in sweat under the scorching heat. There were moments, sitting alone under a gnarled gum tree, when he felt like throwing in the towel. During one of these practice runs, he met old Jack, a weathered man who had spent a lifetime mustering sheep. Jack looked at the boy's battered hands and asked, "Why put yourself through this, young fella? Is it really worth it for just a view?" Arjun looked at the distant peak and replied with iron in his voice, "Old Jack, I'm not just climbing a hill. I'm learning how not to give up on myself. Every time I fall, my heart whispers, I can do this. I will not give up." Jack gave a slow, knowing grin. "Good on ya, kid. In this country, if you don't have persistence, the sun and wind will swallow you whole. Just remember, no worries, keep your eyes on the track, and you'll get there." Finally, the day of the great climb arrived. The whole village gathered at the base, some curious, some still shaking their heads with doubt. Arjun took a deep breath, checked his water canteen, and began the ascent. At first, the track was familiar. But as he climbed higher, the terrain turned crook. The red rocks of the ridge became slippery and jagged. Arjun slipped, his hands getting scratched and bloody as he clung to the cliffside. Thirst clawed at his throat, and his legs felt like they were made of lead. Every step was a battle against his own body. The wind howling through the crevices sounded like the voices of those who said he would fail. He could have turned back. He could have quit right there, and no one would blame a child. But then, in the midst of his exhaustion, Arjun closed his eyes. He remembered why he started. He thought of the beautiful view he had imagined for so long, the pride he would feel, and the promise he made to himself, never give up. With a surge of renewed courage, Arjun kept climbing, one careful step at a time, one small handhold at a time. He refused to let fear or fatigue be his master. Slowly and steadily, he moved closer to the sky. And then, it happened. His hand gripped a flat ledge. With one last heave, Arjun pulled himself up. Before him was a view more beautiful than any dream. The rolling mountains, the golden wheat fields, and his tiny village looked like a miniature set below. The wind was fierce and cold, but it tasted of absolute freedom and triumph. A wave of happiness, pride, and relief washed over him. Every struggle, every fall, and every doubt was suddenly worth it. Below, the villagers began to cheer. Those who had doubted were silenced by awe. Arjun had shown them a truth as old as the hills: no matter how hard the journey, or how many people doubt you, the only thing that matters is never giving up. Arjun's story doesn't end on that ridge, it continues in the life of every person watching this video. The simple truth is this: life will challenge you, push you down, and test your patience to the breaking point. But if you keep going, if you refuse to surrender, you will reach heights you never imagined. Every struggle you face today isn't a wall, it is a step preparing you for your moment of triumph. Don't fear failure. In the Aussie spirit, we embrace the hard yakka, hard work, and we keep moving. Whether you are tired or overwhelmed today, remember Arjun. Remember that persistence, courage, and determination can take you to the top. Keep trying. Keep believing. And most importantly, do not give up. You have a roar within you that is louder than any doubt. Now, if this story touched your heart, or sparked a flame of resolve within you, please share that energy. Hit the like button and share this video with a mate who might be thinking of giving up. Your one small act might be the handhold they need to keep climbing. And once more, don't forget to subscribe. Joining this community is your commitment to becoming a better version of yourself every single day. It is an intellectual choice to fuel your mind with hope rather than despair. We will see you in the next story, but until then, keep your eyes on your summit. The view from the top is truly spectacular. Thank you for watching, and remember, your dreams are worth fighting for. Cheers and keep climbing.